Well, let's continue forward. Now, Bill Maher, got no love lost for Bill Maher. He's leaving the Democratic Party. They're just, I guess, too socialist for him. So I'm going to pull cards and look what it has to say about Bill Maher. Again, his energy, it's never been something that I have gravitated to. There's always been something with him that feels a bit odd. Okay, I'll just put it that way. So let's see what the cards have to say about Bill Maher now. So the reading is about, Republican. Okay? Wealth, power, Republicans. The heavy reality, the full reality. So what's coming in is a manipulation. Okay? He wants to make this massive change now. He's leaving the Democrats. Bye. Above it, it's a message, his gaslighting, the thing he's putting out now, the foundation of what's being worked on, okay? The changes happening. Again, he doesn't like programs. I guess he's a very heavy Zionist as well. But let's see what else we have. So what's going on right now? What's being hidden? There's always some hidden things within this stuff. The challenge is strength. What's gaining strength? Above it, the pain. The pain of it all. The foundation is the lid is off. The gaslighting, the pain. Potential outcome. He's facing losses, feeling losses, outside influence, the dark side. Oh, is that anything of an amazing revelation? The dark side that he's in, the losses. Like I said, he's a big Zionist. Things he's sitting with, he's contemplating, and the foundation is the delusion. This mental delusion. So, for him, it's about Republicans or the whole cabal, the whole thing. Okay? The manipulations, what's hidden, what's gaining strength, facing losses, and his dark side drama. Above it, we have the gaslighting, mental, physical pain, and pondering this stuff. The foundation, what's being worked on, the lid is off, and the delusion, the things done by the dark of night. Okay? So, I just had that one come through, the seeing what's light is dark and dark is light. Okay? So we've got this charging forward, the mental spin in what's being overturned for the long term, and the rulership of actions, charging forward when it comes to the population, the dramas that he's, people that he's surrounding with. It's about control. The rulership, control, where things are moving to, about judgments he's got coming out, the actions that are taking place, wanting to temper or seeing things being tempered when it comes to a victory, the new action about what he's trying to get away with, the takeaway, message about an action, message about the mentality, trying to figure out the next move, with what's being offered up, and he's declining. He's pulling out, okay? Moving forward to something else with what he's hanging on to. And the White House, across the world, the new information. He's out in the cold when it comes to this power, wanting to control the abuse of power, things happening, wanting to show some strength, or again standing there with the heavy stuff based on his desires. The light is coming in on something new when it comes to rulership, the agreement on what he sees blocked, he's not willing to see externally, endings in sight, mentally being tied up when it comes to what's coming in and the burden, what's being shared, the swords coming down on what is being offered up, what's being put out there that he's juggling with when it comes to Trump, the Lovers, the message of reality, the Tower moment taking place when the wheel is turning on what's coming in, the past, and justice, investigating, and his choices being made in life, ongoing nightmare, rapidly moving when it comes to things up in the air that he wants to walk away from, not liking the harvest, struggling, arguing with what's being built when it comes to Democrats, and again what's being birthed, the new cup. And when it comes to a whole wealth of things, he's pushing back. When it comes to truth, the experts and etc., he's in his own, being ruled by his mental drama. Okay. So yeah, he's a big Zionist, and so he's more in alignment with Republicans and stuff when it comes to ongoing war and this and that, pushing for it. Okay. So yeah, he wants to leave the Democratic Party. Not a problem. Like I said, I've always felt with him that there's something there. His tuning into him, it's like I just feel like the steel door. Like he's in this box of steel. I mean, just heavy, heavy walls that he's got himself surrounded by. You know how they say mind like a steel trap? Well, he's stuck in this trap of his mentation. Very, there's no expansiveness there. Very heavy, occluded, only sees one way, cannot be open to anything else. And within him, there's no joy. He's just very dull. Very, I feel with him, very dull. No color in his world. Yeah, and that's it. It feels like he's somebody that's very indoctrinated into one idea, and he cannot have any kind of an expansion into anything else. Just deadlocked. Mind like a steel trap. But this is a steel trap that's like got him by the I see the steel trap. It's got him by the rear end and he can't move. He can't get out of it. He's in this box, metal box, heavy metal box, chained in there in a heavy metal box. And it's like almost in a jail cell, and with just this little pinpoint of light. That's it, one little pinpoint of light, maybe a little thing like this big of light coming in, and that's it. So he's stuck in this, he's stuck in this place, dark place. So on that note, I'll leave that here.